guys love my matzo ball video and you love my chicken soup recipe on joyofkosher.com. So today I'm bringing you chicken soup with the matzo balls. This is my crystal clear chicken soup. Let's get the ball rolling, starting with about 3 pounds of chicken bones. You can take off the meat and use them. If you want to use it for something else, you can literally just buy them like this in the supermarket. Nice, cheap, and easy. They're gonna bring so much flavor to your stock. The next thing, this is my secret recipe. This is how my grandfather made the chicken soup with beef marrow bones. Now there's a few things going on here. First of all, they're gonna bring an incredible amount of flavor and dimension and richness to your chicken broth. It could be, chicken soup could be very one note. And when you add this, people are gonna say, what is in there? Next, we've got our basic veg and simply just a coarse chop. So I've got 5 carrots here. I'm literally just going 1, 2, 3, right into the pot. Here are our parsnips. I actually also love using parsley root in my soup, but you can't always find it. They look like parsnips, but they're attached to the bottom of the parsley. So if you can't find parsley root, then just add an extra parsnip and an extra turnip. Okay, so onion going right in. And the next thing, lots of garlic. No such thing as too much garlic. So you want to cut the garlic, slice it crosswise to expose the cloves. How beautiful. And this is going right in just like this, paper and all. We've got a few things that we want to spice up our soup with yet, but you want to put in here all of the ingredients that don't float, because we're going to be skimming that schmutz off the top, and we don't want to be skimming off our amazing flavor and spices and herbs after. So here are all the things that don't float. Let's get our water in. Great, so we're just going to fill this with water just to cover. Whoa, mama. This is a soup pot, if I ever saw one. That's when you know you're gonna have amazing chicken soup, when you can't carry the pot. You wanna bring this to a low simmer so all of that schmutz comes to the top, and we can just easily skim that off before we continue to flavor the soup. Schmutzy, schmutzy, schmutz. We gotta get this stuff off and out of our chicken soup. I actually made chicken soup on the Today Show with Hoda and Kathy Lee, and Kathy Lee's favorite part is when I skimmed the schmutz. So here's when we bring next level flavor to the soup. Once we've gotten rid of all the schmutz, I can't say it enough times, it's just so much fun. We're gonna put in a bunch of parsley sprigs. After that, you want about a ½ teaspoon of peppercorns. We're going to strain the soup. This is going to be our stock, so I'm just gonna put the peppercorns right in. You can even take it to a full teaspoon if you like it, just a teeny bit more of a kick. Now, I either use 4 allspice berries, which is a little bit more of a Middle Eastern style to the chicken soup, or you can use, if you'd like, 2 cloves, and that's a little bit more of a French style. So we're building layers of flavor now, and you see now why we didn't want to add this layer of flavoring before we skimmed, because then we would just be taking off all of our seasoning, all of our peppercorns, all of our cloves. So we're adding it now after we have a nice clear soup. So all the time people are asking me how to bring more flavor to the soup without adding extra salt, without adding, God forbid, soup powder. Notice I haven't even added salt. This is where we let the flavors steep for 3 hours. This is when you're gonna get this velvety, rich, golden, deeply flavored soup. All of the collagen and the gelatin in the bones is gonna melt into this soup to create that luxurious, velvety broth. We're not salting now. For a girl who loves her kosher salts, not now. There's no way to know now what's gonna be 3 hours from now. So let this be, relax, go do your thing, make some matzo balls if you want, or go pick up your kids from school, gentle simmer, and in 3 hours, all we're gonna do is season to taste with salt. Here is my chilled matzo ball mix. We're going to drop matzo balls into a pot of simmering water so that I have them all ready when I'm ready to serve my chicken soup. If you want the recipe for my perfect, every time, best ever fluffy matzo balls, and you want to know my secret ingredient, you have to watch the video on our YouTube channel. 3 hours later, here is when you finally get to taste the soup and then adjust the seasoning. I really find at this point, it just sometimes needs just a good pinch or 2 of salt, but of course, less or more according to how you like your soup. We're gonna turn off the heat, and we're gonna do step 2 for crystal clear chicken soup. Step 1 was the schmutz, step 2 is the strain. You can either use a fine mesh strainer, or if you want to go a little crazy, you can even line it with cheesecloth. So don't freak out here. Do not feel bad at all about straining out the vegetables, the herbs, the chicken bones here, guys. Everything in here has done its job. All of the vitamins, all of the nutrients, all of the flavor has been extracted. Nothing left for it to do except to spoon out the marach, the marrow from the marrow bone, to just spread on bread like butter. This is the building block for amazing chicken soup, amazing braised dishes, chickens, brisket, meats, roasts. You want to make your rice with this instead of with water. That will bring loads of flavor to all of your cooking. Now, the next step, this is step 3 for crystal clear chicken soup, is to go ahead and put this overnight in the fridge. Now, you certainly can serve it now and have nice, warm, fresh soup, but I happen to think a night of relaxation in the fridge, all the flavors marry. It further intensifies and amps up that flavor. And what you can also do is then skim off, once it's cooled, all of the fat that has congealed and rise to the surface. And then you've got that ultimate crystal clear chicken soup. My kids adore their chicken soup with alphabet noodles and diced carrots, but I want to show you how to take your best ever chicken soup and serve it really, really elegantly for the holidays or for when company's around. So angel hair pasta in the bowl, and then I'm taking gorgeous julienne zucchini, carrots, and daikon. And this is raw. In a second you put the hot soup, look how thin and gorgeous it is. The second you pour the hot soup on top, they're going to cook and be perfect. Here is this beautiful chicken soup with matzo balls, angel hair, julienne veg. This is my best ever chicken soup made from my heart for you. If you want more classic Jewish recipes, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really want to cook with you and for you. Can't wait. Gotta make sure the bling looks good for the chicken soupy. Hey. Can't make chicken soup without that.
So like this?
And Kathy Lee's favorite part is when I skim the schmutz. I think she just likes saying the word, but either way, I think she, okay, I'll just do the whole thing again.
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. But the cheesecloth is like next level. Okay, are you seeing all the drip? So I wanna, sorry. Okay. Nothing left for it to do except, like I said, spoon out the marach, as we call it, the marrow from those marrow. Tell me when. For more classic Jewish recipes, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel.